Modification of equilibria nations' enterprises. There are enterprises stronger than many countries. Increased prevalence of knowledge economy. And that's the point. Higher education. Your education and the education of the people you will deal with, which are your partners and your customers. R&D and obsolescence momentum, obsolescence speed. Many themes of concern. Depletion of natural resources, water, energy, air. All the touristic camps you have in the mountains in Marrakesh, they sell air, fresh air. They sell silence. They sell dreams. I'm sorry. Okay, I have forgotten to translate les grands défis. Yeah, the big challenges with humankind. It's this poor humankind, because many problems, the healthcare, illiteracy, poverty, unemployment, and that leads us to the problematics of sustainable development. Because you can make money in a positive way, and not to be like a vulture, no. Healthcare, for instance, how can you imagine that a big company has made a lot of money just selling some little bags, the size of a tea bag, just to purify water, because the problem of intestine and all the epidemics are transmitted through water which is not clean enough to be drunk. Okay? And your field of action is the world. No choice. Because the world itself is organized. ALENA, EEE. Do you know these abbreviations? Search for them. Or with this Espace économique européen. European Economic Area. Area. In English it's ALEA, it's the zone de libre-échange de l'Est asiatique, etc. Well, this is not the bicycle. Don't be discouraged or disappointed if your innovation or invention doesn't work fast enough. 300 years to make modern bicycles. This is unexplained. My job. It is the same principle applied here, which is applied to grind mineral ores, mineral rock. They don't find a better way to do it. But here you use hydraulics. You have to devise materials. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I'm a metallurgical engineer. At the beginning, geologist. Then I have nothing to do with business. Okay? That's why I said I have nothing to tell you. Well, there's a mixture, but don't be afraid. If the path of your idea is long, sinuous, arborescent, alluvial. Do you know what is alluvial? Alluvial is a term of geology. Alluvial is at the front of a river. You have many things. You have sand, you have stones, you have... Take this, because in South Africa, they exploit these alluvials to extract gold. Okay. Serendipity. That's why I said guidelines. I am going from one point to another, but I'll not be afraid. I'll try to join all this. It's like a puzzle. Do you know what is serendipity? It's an island. It is Sarandib in Arabic. Jazirat Sarandib. It seems that it is the ancient name of the island of Ceylon, which is Sri Lanka today. And there are 3 princes of Serendip. How long still have?
More I can talk, an hour? 20 minutes maybe?
Okay. There are 3, thank you. There are 3 princes of of not Persia, but of because there is a video game. I try to keep up to date with my children. I have one who is an informatics, well, computer science, and they works on the video game of Prince of Persia. You know it? Prince of Persia. Well, and three princes of Serendip, they have to invent, to devise, to imagine at least one idea, one new thing each day. I am sorry, it is a little, not to hurt, but it is just sexually not offending, but just amusing. But there is a doctor, and I refer to this doctor, so I am safe, who tried to have a definition. A doctor of medicine, and he worked on how medicine are created, and he defined serendipity. It is to look for a needle, you know, a needle, l'aiguille, in a haystack and get out of it with the farmer's daughter. Vous voulez que je traduise? La sérendipité, c'est le fait de chercher une aiguille dans une botte de foin, enfin dans un tas de paille, et de ressortir avec la fille du fermier. Voilà. Then, serendipity is the ability to imagine things. I liked an article, if you can find it, or I can scan it, in Scientific American. It is a mathematics, an article on mathematics. It is thinking the unthinkable. Imagine that. So, I hope I'm not too boring, no? Okay. Sorry, because the other truck is following me. Huh? Notre camion est en train de me suivre. There is so much published on serendipity and innovation, and I have chosen some good titles. This gentleman was in Apple. Do you know it? Kawasaki. He's an American. He's an American. You can just promise to give them. And you can make the difference between a real entrepreneur who worked with Apple and now he has his own company, as Mr. Al-Hayat said, with quite no, he named it Garage.com. Go search in the site. I have written to him, and he is a very nice guy. And this one published by an organization, nothing to do. This is with Arafan, the first 2, 3. It's a course. And it's published by American Management Association. This one exists in English, but this one is in French, and I'll tell you about it now. I am debtful to Mr. Michael Gelb, who uses a very, very famous inventor, who is Leonardo da Vinci, and with the way of thinking of Leonardo da Vinci, who is a very, very rare human being, because there are only maybe 10 or 12 very, very big brains, including Einstein, an Arabic one, Al-Khwarizmi maybe, and Isaac Newton, etc. But this one is from Guy Kawasaki, The Art of Start. This indicates you how to start your business. And don't try to start your business if you are not personally ready. Because with all facilities, with all subvention, with all financial support or financial incentives, when incentives will be withdrawn and all terminated, you stay alone with your company and your ideas, or your product not sold. This one is from Michael Gelb, think like Leonardo da Vinci. This one is about like Leonardo da Vinci. What does all this has to do with innovation? The truck is coming, but if you read, if you know all these books by heart, it won't make you an entrepreneur if you don't want to. If you don't want, I said want, not can. You can. In English they say you can, but you may not. In this case, you can and you may, but if you don't want, nobody can help you. Well, let's move from serendipity to Leonardo da Vinci, 7 steps to genius. It won't make you like Leonardo da Vinci, but it will increase your potential of creativity. But there is one word, one magical word. It is discipline. You have to apply this rigorously. Okay, now just a little exercise. If I may, because I mix conference with the please pick one and transmit the rest. Two each one, please. And afterwards, I'll give you 10 seconds to devise one object. You can serve the ladies and gentlemen. Are there enough? Voilà. It doesn't matter, right? Okay? I'll count 10 seconds. If you know, please keep silent and do it. I'll stay here, not too far, and I'll ask you to devise a flying object which flies as fast as you can and throw it to me. 10 seconds. It has to fly and it has to be very fast and to get to the goal. Okay, quickly, because I'll give you 10 seconds more. No, just one until I give the signal. I give the go. Okay? Terminé. Allez-y. Thank you very much. Thank you. Did I say flying object, UFO, an unidentified flying object? Yes, I said flying object. Did I say fast? Did I say that it has to resemble or to be like an airplane or a rocket? Why did you create constraints that doesn't exist? Including this American gentleman from NASA. Okay, let's move on. Okay. Will you have a break? No, not yet time. Okay. This image is not from Leonardo da Vinci. He has made the drawing. These are the proportions of a human, perfect, following the Greek models. That's why all these measures, the square, the circle, as engineers, maybe you know the golden